Okay, so we got a new Thousand Year Blood War trailer for Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, and honestly, I can't be more excited. I have already watched it. I should have recorded my first reaction, but I wanted to watch it with a buddy of mine who is also a big Bleach fan. Now, before I do play the trailer and we do go into talking about it, I want to say why I was, because this is a second recording of the whole video itself, because the first one I didn't really like how it came out. While I was talking to him, while I was editing that, I came up with a little challenge for myself. I want to see how you guys would feel about it. I might try to upload daily content every single day for 30 days until Bleach Thousand Year Blood War comes out. Let me go. Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comments if I should do that, and I'll be asking around other people. I might do it regardless, just because it might be a fun challenge for me. But with that out of the way, please go down there, like, subscribe. Let's get on with watching this trailer and dissecting it and going through some of the things that I liked and some of the things that I actually dislike. So, I'll turn it down a little bit. First off, this is amazing. We might actually, let's go back a little bit. This shot right here looks amazing. This right here can tell me everything that I kind of really need to know. Like, we do have a confirmation that, yeah, it's not going to be censored. You get worried that, they could say not censored, and then it turns out it's a tad bit censored. But this looks like it's not going to be censored at all. And the lighting of this, how Mayoi looks, this shot right here, it's all amazing. Oh my god, this is like the 15th time I've seen that shot, and it gets me every time. It's phenomenal. Again, this is the start of the arc, and honestly, with everything that's being showed, I'm debating if, yeah, you see they are CGI, the hollows, but they mesh really well with how this looks. And oh man, it's so good. Taite Kubo. Gotta keep, even the shots like this look really good. I mean, the action shots, and then the action shots, of course, do look better than just that shot right there too. When I was watching the shot of Highly Belt, I was like, did they censor that? Because I remember when I was reading Thousand Year Blood War, I remember that being way more violent. So I looked it up. I'll probably put up the panel on the screen. It looks exactly the same. I thought it was more violent in the manga. I'm gonna be honest, like I did, but it's not. So they are trying to stay true form of the manga, and I thank them for that. And then we get to hear this for the first time in over a decade. Coming up, we get to hear something we haven't seen. We get this shot, Kisuke, Ichigo. Sadly, don't get to see Grimmjow, unfortunate, but he comes away later in the arc. I'm not shocked. Oh, and then we get to hear this for the first time in over a decade. We get to hear something. I will turn up the volume just so you guys can hear it. Started just going to purge you. Hoshwall, Basby looks amazing. Full bring it. Oh, and then we get to hear this for the first time in a decade. We got the opening. Finally got what it is. Amazing. And everything just looks, your Bankai NT, like, it looks amazing. Character designer. We have the my go Shirosaki suit. If you're new to the channel, you will see this and you're watching it. My favorite composer in the industry is Shirosaki Suit. Everything he's worked on is amazing. He's worked on my favorite series. He's worked on Berserk, even though 2016 isn't that good. That's your point. Even though 2016 isn't that good, he's worked on that. He's worked on Evangelion, my favorite franchise, and he's worked on my number 2 right here. I will be going back and I will be getting some shots. Again, this shot of Yuha looks crisp and amazing. And like I was talking about Shiro Sagisu, he's my favorite music composer in the industry. He's made a lot of stuff for everything that I enjoy. He's made all the Bleach music. He has made the Evangelion music, Berserk 2016, which I know it's not very good, but the music and that's amazing. He's made a lot of other music, and I think overall, if you were a fan of like orchestra, like type music, like composed music, like similar to that, check him out. I know he makes anime OST, but like regardless, he still has really good work, and it's just amazing. Speaking of music, you probably noticed in the video. I'll turn up so you can hear. Here, real quick. I'll turn it up.
聞くし、こんなところに来るのが僕みたいなのでいいのかなって。なんて数、こんなの相手になんて。
That is the Precipice of Defeat OST. I will put a sample of it in the background while I have it paused right here. That is a remastered version of Precipice of Defeat. And honestly, if they decide to remaster all the OST, I'm not going to be complaining. I do think some of the OST shouldn't be remastered. Not that they don't deserve it, but I think they're just amazing not being remastered. I think Treachery is a big one that I don't think they should remaster, which that's if they use it, but like Aizen's going to be showing up even at the start of the war, so I think using it would be a smart choice. But I do love how this gives us confirmation that we're either going to be getting the old OST back or he's going to be remastering it. Regardless of what he does, it's fine with me. I want to hear, please, I want to hear Shirosagasu's song Fate from Evangelion. I will probably play a sample of that right here. That's what it sounds like. I think that fits Yuha really, really well. And it's just amazing, man. Like, seeing this after a decade of waiting, it makes me just happy. I will say I was scared. I was scared for a hot while when it was announced that Parrot was animating it. I was like, oh, Parrot animating it? Oh no. Like, I'm thinking the worst, you know? I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be, at best, it's gonna look like how Boruto looks like, with some of its shots, like this shot, like right here, I'll put it on screen. And at worst, it's gonna look like Black Clover. Not that Black Clover looks bad, it's just the lack of backgrounds, and like, you know, Black Clover does look bad. It looks mediocre at best. And I was like, it's gonna be unfortunate. But with this looks better than anything that Parrot's done in the last ever. It looks better than anything Parrot's ever done. This honestly is film level. This is like a movie. This looks spectacular, and I am with it. It looks better than that. Even though, if you're a Bleach fan, you probably know the best animated thing in Bleach is the first 2 minutes of Hellverse, where it's Ichigo versus Ukiura. But like, this looks better than that. I'm gonna have to say this looks better than Hellverse. And I'm excited. Like, Studio Parrot, like right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Studio Parrot made this, and it's amazing. So if you're a fan of Bleach, please like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna be making content forever on Bleach. It's my second favorite series. Please, just subscribe. We'll have a fun time. I'm gonna try to be uploading daily. Like I said, I'm gonna try that challenge. Even without I'm gonna try that challenge. But with that out of the way, I appreciate it. Go down there, like, comment, and subscribe.